Great rise and beautiful people. You know who we talking about today. We talking about God and Satan. God, we know that God is Heru. And this is where they got Jesus from, Heru. So they also call Jesus God. The same as Heru. See, Heru is another form of his father, Ausar. Ausar is God. Ausar means spirit. So today we got to bust down Set, which is where they got Satan from. They got Satan from Set. Think about these words. Think about when you say Set. What do you see in the word Set? What do you see in the word Set? And this is where they got Satan from. You see the word set, like the time being set. You see the word seat, when you put the A in there. You also see set. So when you think about Set, who they call Satan, just nothing but that box. That box. So it represents that power, also solid, it deal with earth. So Set ain't all bad. It's how you utilize Set. So a lot of you go through Set every day. And this ain't nothing but the lower plane of resistance starting from the Kundalini, which is the root, the tailbones of the spine. And this is where Set started at. So Set ain't bad. It's part of who you are. What makes Set bad is when you get stuck on that plane of resistance. And you be egotistic. Because Set give you that power. Yes. Which means you can be too materialistic. When you're all in your feelings. When you're going through anger. When you're going through something. When you are the one who always plotting and scheming. Or your struggles, your pain, or what you go through. When you be stuck on that plane of resistance. And you all about sex. See, everything ain't based on what you do. It's how you do it. Too much sex ain't good for you. So Set is where they got the word Satan. But you can see, if you take the vowels out of Satan, you see S-T-N. But Set is S-T. So you can see right there. But you got Set, which is your lower self. It's not bad. Because Set also means solid, firm, strong. But through power, it can bring you down. So this is why you need Heru. You need Heru. Heru is where they got Jesus. It's the same story, because Heru means enlightenment. Jesus means enlightenment. When you add up the letters of Jesus, it's number 11, which means enlightenment. Yeah, that 11, when they say the Illuminati, enlightenment, Buddha is which came from Heru. Also, Heru is another form of Ausar. It's the resurrection of Ausar. Ausar is the black god. And so when they say the Trinity, God, that's Ausar. Then you got Auset. You can't have God without the woman, which is Auset. See, the woman is the ultimate God. She's the universal God, like Newt. She's over the universe. So the black hole of Newt. When you got Ra, the sun. Ra is another form of Heru. Heru is another form of Ra. So with that being said, Ra is just energy itself. Heru is your whole being that deal with energy on the universal scale. That's why they got horizon, like horoscope from Heru. Hour, Heru. So you got to repeat these words. It's deep. So with it being said, to accomplish Set, you have to live through Ma'at. Ma'at is another form of Auset. Ma'at is who everybody got to go through, which is Ma'at is the one who bring order. She's the cosmic mother of order. Because without her, it'd be full of chaos. So you need Ma'at, which is another form of Auset. So Auset is the throne. The tree is the throne where every king got to go through. Ma'at is your heart, your soul. Yeah, your AB, your ab, your conscience. When you know what is right, your heart go through it because you know you did wrong. This is Ma'at. Your heart being judged. So your heart going through it. You're going through it. And so this is why I have to do right. It's about my conscience. It's about my conscience. And about my conscience, about my mind. So I got to be right. And that's through my art. And so you would do the right thing, make the right choice, right decision, right moves. And through my art, speak your truth and live in your truth and apply your truth. Because if you know something the truth, you can't operate on lies because your conscience gonna bother you, your soul. You can go through it till you die, till you're dead, till you're sick. And so this is why it's important to live in that truth. It's very important. Because things bother me. If you truly got a soul, it'll bother you if you don't do right. Do the right thing. What is the right thing? It's not hurting nobody. It's doing things that's peaceful. Don't harm your cosmic body. Because if you do that, you harm yourself. You drink a lot of alcohol. You doing drug overdose. You are killing yourself. And this is set. The ego take over. And so Heru got to fight the ego. And Heru got to carry Ma'at. And so from Heru carrying out Ma'at, he feel it in his heart, which is Auset. Auset is the throne that Heru had to sit on. And from accomplishes victory, Heru, Ausar resurrect, which is your spiritual self, God's self. Because Ausar is the Father. So Heru is that third eye. You got the eye of Heru, eye of Ra. Because eye of Heru is another form of Ra. So we know that Ra is great energy. So you got Tahuti, who give Heru the wisdom when he lost his eyes. When Heru fell off through his ego, which is set, that's his ego. It's nothing but, see, all of these that are called, these divine principles, is a part of each other. It's part of who you are, too. All of these. You got many. That makes one. You can't have one by itself. Many is one. So, mono is also poly, and poly is also mono. So, this is like everything in the universe. You connect it to the trees, the birds, the plants, but it all becomes one. And so when we think that everything is just one way, that's a lie. Because everything in life makes one. This is how it works in African divinity, spirituality. So the fight Auset, you must have the right thinking, the right mind, and live in integrity and dignity through Ma'at. Ma'at is the way, your heart. Ma'at is the ultimate cosmic mother. But you can't have one without the other. I know y'all like to brace one, and that's a rule. You have to brace many of them because they're a part of who you are, masculine and female energy. Because Heru is also not only the masculine energy, but also the female energy. That's why you got Heru. Heru, the holy cow, which means the house of Heru, or the house of light, the house of the spirit, the house of divinity. So every chakra is called Heru, the seven minds, the house of consciousness, the house of light, the house of spirit. So every energy sitting in your body is where all the sub-atons go at. So you got many chakras that's within you, but you got seven major chakras. So all the little chakras go to the big centers in your body, from the root to the sacral, to the solar plex, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye, and to the crown. And so every major chakra pulls the other chakras when they're in alignment. So it's basically you got to be in alignment with all your energy centers, which means the root, which is the base of the spine, all the way to the feet, or you know what I'm saying? It started at the base of the spine or the tailbone. That's the chakra that you stand your ground. You have no fear. You stand strong. That's set. Set. It means what it means. Set. Firm. Grounded. Solid. And so you got to come set. So once you move past set, you move to your sacral chakra where your sex organs. You got to feel good of who you are. That's your identity. I feel good. Yes. Because set is I am. I am bold. I am strong. I am secure. And so you got to make sure your ground is secure before you move to the water chakra. From the earth to the water. So when you go to the water, you got you got Heru. Because Heru is the life force of life, which is the sacral area. And she ain't only the sacral area, she also all the hormones. Because Heru deal with all the hormones within your body. Because Heru is nothing but the hormones, which is aka energy. So the house of life, which is Heru, is a chakra that you got to be confident in who you are, your identity. I am an African. African is in me. No matter where I'm at, it's in my DNA. You got to love who you be. So this is the chakra of creativity. And then you got to move to the solar plex chakra. Your stomach chakra, which is the solar plex, which is Ra, the sun. This is your digestive system. And through your digestive system, you got nothing but engines. Engines will what? Where food come down, where they break the food down. You get all your energy and nutrition at is in the gut, the stomach. And so this is where your gut intuition starts at. So this is a great mind right here of the intellectual mind, the stomach, the gut area. So with that being said, Ra is the energy that we all need. And this is why we be diseased and plagued because we can't get past set to reach Ra. Our energy sucker. Set will block off our energy if we don't use the power right. But see, when set come in alignment with the mind, Heru, and Heru becomes the controller of the material self, this is how you win. And so if you're not doing good right now, it's because you're in your feelings or you're dealing with set. You're going through anger. You're going through pain. Set deal with struggles. It deals with power. It deals with every level of existence start at the root. You get every element from the root, which is set. So set is very important. So set can be the one who help you fight when you're strong. So set also deal with scrimp. All the S words, scrimp, sex, semen. It deals with sensual, sex. So this is set, strong, scrimp. So from the root is the base. If your base ain't covered and you can't live in a materialistic world in a practical way, how can you move up? And this is why you are diseased and plagued. Because this is where you need to start at the base, number one. Before you move to the sacral chakra and you be appreciative of who you are, which is your identity. I am my ancestors. That's the sacral chakra. This the area right here, the sacral chakra, the sex organ. That's why you got to embrace who you are. You don't give your energy to anybody. Yeah, you could have sex, we know, but it's who you have sex with. You don't give your energy to anybody. And also you can do your formulas, which we call Hika. Some say rituals, but I don't like to use the word rituals. I use Hika. Hika means magic or working the energy. So, bim. Some people do their little thing on that level. Now, when you get past I feel, or your sacral chakra, which is Heru, the house of light. This is the house of light, your sacral chakra, because this is where the baby come out the woman womb. And so Heru is all the hormones in your body. Like I say, it's the seven minds, all the chakras. That's what they call it, seven Herus, or Wajet, which is W-A-D-J-E-T, which is Wajet. And Wajet is all your energy centers, or the serpent goddess. All your energy centers is the seven serpent goddess. That's another name you can call it. But they call it the seven chakras. So seven Herus, which is the holy cow, the holy mother, a Kemet, who protected Heru. Heru is nothing but your energy or the light or the mind. So Heru give you that eye to see. And Heru, another name will be Auset. Because which is AU, is gold. And gold means spirit or Ra. And Set, we already know. And also, gold means Heru. So this is Heru and Set together, which is Auset. So when you come into balance, to balance Heru and Set, you got Auset, the heart. She's the sacred mother. So the woman is very sacred in our culture. She's very sacred. She's where all life came from in this reality, in this existence, regardless if we don't like it. And we don't like to use the word God. We like to use the word Netta. Our word will be divinity, or I understand we can say God's self, but it's our divine self, our spiritual self. So I'm changing up. I'm just disciplining myself to stop using certain words and get out of the European, the matriarch system. But it's working every day. I'm growing into it. So this is what you got to do. When you do this, you are growing. Using input, or input, which is ANPU, is teaching you, or NPU is teaching you. And this is the netta that open. Input is the awakener who will awaken you as you grow. Input is with you. He holds the scales of my eye. So this give you the power to walk in my eye. And so Tahuti is the wisdom. Like Gabriel in the Bible, the angel. Everybody love Tahuti. All the magic people, the occult, and witchcraft, they love Tahuti. They call Hermes. So Tahuti is your throat chakra, which also your higher self in general, from your heart on up. Tahuti is the one who has wisdom. Tahuti deal with sound, deal with vibration. Tahuti is the writer, the author. Tahuti is the one who will give you the recipe to work your powers. Through who? Ma'at, your heart. Ma'at. Ma'at is the ultimate key. Without Ma'at, we can't move forward. We need Ma'at. Ma'at is living our truth, speaking our truth. We know what is right. We know what is wrong. You know that it's wrong to join some stuff that ain't helpful to you. And you're going to join it anyway. You know it's wrong to take this money because it's billions of dollars. And the people who giving it to you want to utilize you for something. You know it. And if you still take it, you went against my art. You went against my art, your heart, your soul. And so we are our divine self. The reason why, because if you see me right now, you just see the flesh. But as I breathe in, you can see me breathe. This is my true self. You see that air going in? So when the air come out and no more air in the vessel or the blood gone, because the plasma is also the liquid fire, which is our energy source. Life is over in the vessel, but it's not over as far as the spiritual essence, because the spirit lives on forever. And so your thoughts, your consciousness of who you be in this life of existence will determine if you're going to stay here on the earthly plane, or if you're going to go into another realm, which is the realm of light, the higher realm. So it determines if you're going to be reincarnated back on this plane of existence. So this is why you got to walk in my art in this life. You're here to reach your divinity. I know we think that materialistic stuff is just popping, and they got it to where it's set up where you feel like you need to be materialistic, to where you feel you need to rob for money. It's okay. I understand survival. Start at set. Set is very important. See, you see set is to the bottom, the spine. Then you got Heru up here. Heru, the higher self, fighting against the lower self. But see, when Heru and set come into agreement and balance, it comes Auset. Auset now could work the recipe from the heart, the soul, because Auset got a passion. Auset is love. Auset is the true essence of integrity. So Auset is the nurturer. This give you the one. This give you the ability to accept people for who they are. This give you the ability to love and have compassion, and to also be an empath. Auset. To be that psychic, because she holds all the element when dealing with energy. She's the cosmic mother. She's the queen of higher self and lower self. She's the queen who brings everything together. She's the queen. And so through Auset, it's how you win. So cause Auset other form is Ma'at. So Ma'at is what everything is based upon. And then Ma'at turned to Auset. So this being said, and then we go to Ausar, your pineal gland, and some say pineal gland. We go to Ausar inside of here, which is the pineal gland or pineal gland. And the pituitary gland, which is Heru, is what is the controller of your being of existence. So it's mind over matter. So once you got control of yourself, control of your thoughts, control of your ego, control of your emotions, it's Heru who fight these battles against your opposite thoughts, against your negative thoughts every day, which is set. And Heru, once you win as Heru, where the right thoughts taking over, once you win and set coming to agreement with you, which is your lower self, all this is a part of who you are anyway. But anyway, when they say God, when God coming to agreement with Satan, which means your higher self coming to agreement with your lower self, then that's when Ausar in your pineal gland, your pineal gland, resurrect. And you feel spiritual enlightenment. Like the other day, I was just laying down and I meditate and all my energy aligned, all my chakras. I laid back and I was just like, I was full of light in the inside. It felt so good. You know, it was Ausar, the healing powers. My whole head would light up. I felt it right in, and I seen it. I was just full of light. It felt like the sun inside of my skull. And so I knew that. But inside this room, it's not hot in here. You know what I mean? But when I went outside, you know what I seen? I seen the sun out there. Because it wasn't nighttime yet. But the sun, it was hot outside. But I knew I felt it. I felt it within me. It feels so good. I knew I was healed. But anything that you have, you know that you heal. You can feel it all through your body. It vibrates. And so, with this being said, this is Ausar. This is Ausar. When you reach Ausar, this is when you could connect with the universe. You could connect with the sun. You could connect with the air. You could connect with the moon. You could connect with the stars. You could connect with everything that's around you that deal with energy. And that's through Heru fighting Set every day and winning the battle. And this is how you reach Ausar. This is how you reach Ausar. So Tahuti will give you the wisdom. Like when Heru is down, Tahuti is represent all the higher self, especially right here the throat. But all the higher self in general, because Tahuti is like the messenger. Tahuti will give you that message, the way to walk. Tahuti is the wisdom, and so it's through Tahuti that Heru, your third eye, got his eye back through wisdom. So when Heru lost his eye, when Set snatched his eye out, which means that when the ego self took over, or the lower self took over, or material self took over. So when Satan and their coaches, Satan took over, and God's eye got ripped out, it's Tahuti. It's Tahuti. Or I'm going to say Jesus' eye got ripped out. It's Tahuti who put Jesus back in perspective. And through Tahuti, Heru, third eye, open. He'd be able to see that one eye. He opened it. He'd be able to see the big picture. That it's that inner vision. The inner vision that's within him. And then this is how he reaches Ausar. Through conquering Set. Well, then once he had that balance by carrying my art, he conquered Set, and then here it was, Auset. Auset is the seat and throne for Ausar. So Auset gave him that love and that compassion and to be acceptance of everybody for who they are. And so through love and compassion, through Auset, Heru had all the psychic powers. He was magical. And Ausar resurrect. His pineal gland sprout open because it felt so good. All hormones, everything in alignment through Auset, who bring everything together. Boom. This is the story. This is so beautiful. And Newt is the universe. Not only the universe outside of you, but also the universe that's in you. And so when we speak of God in our culture, which we don't use the word God, but it's nature or Newt. And I say Newt Ra because when you add a Newt with Ra, you take the vowels out and you got NTR. Same when we take the vowels out of nature, you got NTR. So here you have it. Nature, and Newt is the cosmic mother or the cosmic queen of the universe. Her other name is Heru. Heru, the holy cow. And so there's many divine principles and divine titles and divine metaphors and symbolism of who you are, of your divinity. And these are also a name of activation. So you just say the name with a certain tone. You can add a tone to your voice the way you want to make it. And then you activate the energy all around you. Every day you say it, it becomes stronger. Because many people don't already activate this name, so you say it, it becomes stronger, all in the universe. But you have to identify with your soul. Everybody can't tap into this power. Everybody can't. I found out that everybody can't do it. I mean, they could, they got the ability, but everybody not going to do it, period. But it's only the chosen. That's why I'm glad that I'm one of the chosen, because now my life is beautiful, regardless of how financially poor I am or how whatever I am. But the one thing I do got, my soul and my mind. That's why I can survive anything, and I can make life out of anything. And you can do the same with this power, out of anything, any situation. You could be living in a tent, you can do it. See what I'm saying? Once you know this knowledge, that ain't saying that you would go back down, but if you had this knowledge, you can survive anything. Ain't nobody can stop you. You work your magic every day. It's Hika. See what I'm saying? With your creative powers. So this being said, y'all don't worry about money. My energy is more than money. My energy will bring me anything I want. All I do is align it with the universe in the sacred order. I have anything I want. See what I'm saying? And you could too. So this ain't all about me. I'm dropping the science because it's all about you too. Because I'm one with you. Your energy. And when your energy is in alignment, I mean, you definitely, we like this. And so with that being said, I just dropped the jewels on you. That you must conquer Set. And Set is not bad energy. Because we don't deal with negative or bad. It's the opposite force. It's when you get all into your ego that can bring you down. It could be your downfall. It can bring you to the point of bloodshed against humanity. It's just a title, Set. Set also is darkness. Everything starts from darkness. Or the root. When you say the roots, you're talking about Set. Set keep everything together though. See, that's how important Set is. He gonna keep you together. If you use Set correctly, you Lord Set correctly, you'll move up the ladder. Without being too materialistic, without being selfish, you good. See what I'm saying? You just got to work your power, because set is the basis of power. Power. And everybody be talking about Set, or in the Bible they say Satan. But Satan didn't kill nobody in the Bible, and that's what y'all got to notice. If he did, it might be 1 or 2 people. Who did all the killing? It was God, the higher self, because the higher self know how to move, right? But this don't deal with our culture anyway. I'm just giving you an example. In our culture, Set is good, positive. And so anybody talking about Set is all bad, explain to them what Set is. Set deal with the struggles, the pain you go through. It deal with life itself. The Set deal with the duality side of the lower self, which is it got traits where Set could be over powerful, or you might need Set to help you. Because Set could be the one who could give you that strength at times, because Set had protected Ra in the boat. Ra ain't nothing but energy. So Set will protect your energy. When you protect your energy, you need Set to do that. And so Heru can align you When Heru and Set is in balance, you'll know how to move. Because Heru is the ultimate of all energy. So through Heru, you got Tahuti, you got Ra, you got Auset, you got Ausar, you got Ma'at, you got all the natural rules through Heru, which is the horizon. So all is a part of who you are. So don't be confused, because many names are activation that have meaning. And so your Ba, the universal Ba, which is BA, the universal soul, you are that. See, your spirit don't die, your soul don't die, your car don't die, and your body don't die. It's the physical flesh, the cat, that go away. The K-A-H-A-T. But the thing is, what you got to understand is the reason why you're not doing so good and why you failing, because you're downplaying yourself every day. And you're not doing things that is beneficial to you. You're around people that's not beneficial to you. And if you could be around people and you can look at them as they helping you to adjust yourself, all the negative toxic people around you helping you to adjust yourself, as every day you battle with them, it's a different story, because you can become stronger in that. You can become a warrior when you battering people every day, because you'll know how to go to battle because they taught you. So that's just like when you're in the neighborhood, you start off lame, green to the game, and then you fight, and also you learn the game. You become one of the toughest thing around there, because you done paid your dues. You done been through the war. So Set will teach you all that. Starting from your lower self will teach you to become a warrior. And so when you got the warrior in you, all you gotta do is move on up the ladder. Move on up all the way up to Heru. And so when you accomplish Heru, then you're going to reach Ausar anyway, because all comes with it. Ausar is, in the Bible, will be God. Heru in the Bible will be Jesus. And Satan will be Set. Well, Set will be Satan. And the Holy Mother will be Auset. So the thing is this here, though. The Bible don't have nothing to do with us, but we know where they got it from. I want y'all to know that. The Bible don't have nothing to do with African people, but I'm trying to show you where they got it from. These concepts and principles, now you know what they mean. See, you thought it mean that it was something outside of yourself. It's nothing outside of yourself, because we connected to everything. I'm connected to this rain, the elements in this rain. I got a little bit of that in me. We got a little bit of some of everything in us. And they prove it every day, through how many minerals we need in our body and how many minerals we have inside of this cosmic body. So with it being said, what keeps you living is the spirit. It's Ra, the energy. It keeps you living. Ra is the cosmic consciousness. Ra keep you living, so the spirit don't die. That's the only thing that's permanent. And so while you getting mad, that's temporary. It go away. Anything that go away is temporary. Your spirit don't go away. It just change forms, come out the vessel, going back to the cosmic mother, Nut, or Heru, however you want to say it. It goes back to her. And so either Ra, Heru, they end up with different forms of each other. And the resurrection of Ausar is Heru. This is where they get the horizon, the horoscope, the hour, and all that from. So when you take the vowels out of Heru, you get hour. So y'all got to understand this wordplay is detrimental. But these folks know, they know the deal. All it is to teach you who you are once you know the science and the metaphysics. And right now, this should have been the most popular, the most famous video on Facebook, but it's not going to be. But I'm put this on YouTube. Because if Facebook don't get it, YouTube, some people going to get it somewhere. Somewhere in the world, they're going to get it. Because this knowledge ain't for everybody. I learned that. This knowledge ain't for everybody, and everybody don't care for it like that. And this is, they're detrimental to get the knowledge. The whole point is to accomplish or to conquer your lower self, or to come one with your lower self, with the Set. Heru, come into alignment with Set. or God come into alignment with Satan. But one thing y'all need to notice, when I did read the Bible, God, you can say Ausar, you're going to say Heru. I'm going to say Ausar, the spiritual essence, because God means spirits. God means energy. God means vibration. God gave Satan orders. God gave Satan orders to do this, to do that, to do that, to do this, to do that. You got to ask yourself why God gave him orders. That's because God is the higher self. God is the head, the higher self, which gave the lower self orders. It's just like me saying, I'm going to punch this dude in the face. Should I punch this dude in the face? I'm reasoning it out. And then I use Set, my strong self, and punch him. Bah! But see, the thing is about Set, in the Bible, Set ain't did all that killing though. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't only one way to look at it. You know what I mean? And this is another way to look at it too. Outside of yourself, Set will be the outside world. Heru will be your inner world. So we have many metaphors which basically mean the same but in different lights. Like Set is also the outer world or material world. And Heru is the mind powers. And so with this being said, you can't have one without the other when you live in this reality of existence. So in this life, you need both. But you need Heru, or the mind, to be over matter, which is Set, or Satan. So when you get too materialistic, before you love your brothers and sisters, you let Set take over. This is when you come into your downfall. Because you want that power, you want that status. You want to kill somebody, you want to hurt somebody. So you got to put yourself in check with Heru. And what Heru would do, put yourself in check and use Set, your powers, for something that's good. Use your powers to help people. Use your powers or Set to help people. Use Set to help people. And so that's through love and compassion, which is Auset, that you can use your power, because Auset is the magical one who put the recipes together. Auset is the problem solver. And so through the sacred mother, she's the problem solver. She's magic. Because the reason why she's magic, because she make everything peaceful, lovely, and cool, calm. And she fight against evil. And everything's a part of her. And so when she go to her other aspect, which is Heru, or Nut, the universal cosmic mother, boom. So all of this is part of you. You are Nut. Nut is inside of you. Because your body's made of so many neutrons, electrons, and protons. Let me slow down. Electrons, protons, and electrons. You got billions of them. You can look it up. And all of these is living organism. What is a living organism? It's living. Your DNA living within you. Atoms is all in the air. You see the molecules floating in the air? That's what an atom is like within you. You say, oh, I see orbs. So this is what you got in your body. You got so many of them, but you got more in the dense. They're more dense in your body. But this is what's in you, all through your blood. Your blood is what you eat. It purifies you. How you think, it connects with everything in you. Your blood too. And so all this contribute to purifying your blood. You can speak it into yourself. You can eat something. You can eat certain things and say, I'm going to change it. I'm going to imagine that it becomes light when it enters my body. And it actually will work. But you got to really meditate on it. You got to really tap into your spiritual essence to do that. And with practice, you can do it after a while. Because nothing just come. That's why some people can touch this. They can touch this. And they can't feel it like I feel it. I can feel it vibrating all the time. It's strong. But they're going to feel it, but it's not going to be how I feel it. And some people can touch some of these stones, they don't feel nothing. But I feel it strongly, any stone I touch. It's because I can identify with it. I bond with it. I bond. And so when you activate your energy and you become connected to the universe, a bond with something, you can feel something. This is how you know that I'm connected. And so if you can't feel this, when you want to feel it, you ain't bonding. So you will know you're bonding with something. You'll know. You feel the energy. You just know the energy. So you just got to work on yourself. I'm telling you what to do. Not to say that I'm giving you demands, but I'm telling you that it works. It depends on who you are too. Because like I say, everybody ain't gonna get this knowledge and become their higher self. And what can you do with your powers? You can have a better living. You can manifest great love. You can do many things with this power. You can protect yourself where you always be protected. You be confident, all of that. But it's up to you. This power will help you in many ways. You have wisdom. You can see things before it happens. You just know. And so this power is very helpful. That's why it's good to know this energy, to know this power of who you are. Instead of always calling for something that's outside of yourself. A lot of y'all think that Jesus is in the sky. But they never told you the science of the Bible. We done broke that whole Bible down, that they done stole a lot of that stuff, that knowledge, and they perverted it from coming forth by day and night, or the Book of the Dead, the Egyptian Book of the Dead. They done converted it and made it how they want to make it to fit them. The whole Bible is not to fit us, but to fit those who over that Bible. So that's why they say that they got blacks, they torment us in that Bible. See what I'm saying? You know that ain't our book, but we follow it anyway. That's why we got to be careful about what we read and pay attention. See, paying attention, studying and listening and meditating, focusing also will help open up your mind and help you meditate. And it also will help open up your eyes to be able to see, your third eye. So keep doing this, and don't criticize information when you first get it. Just dissect it and decode it first, and don't be biased. If it's not right, it's not right. So this is how you do it. This is how you win. I'm giving you tips. I'm always giving you tips. I'm always trying to show you how to win. Always. I'm always trying to show y'all how to win. You got somebody like me, if y'all apply it, this is like a guarantee. Especially those who got it in their soul to do it, and who really about transformation, who really about growth, who really trying it. You got to be, just like how you go to work. This is how you got to do with spirituality, your divinity. You got to go to work. It ain't no cuts around anything in life. And this is how you make it. Boom. 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 So anything that throws your way, you will conquer. When before you get angry, you'll be able to think. You'll be able to sit back and let it slide. Like that. After a while, you see that it's temporary. Like that there. You say, oh, they ain't talking about nothing. That was temporary. It's over with. They called you names and all this stuff here is temporary. It's over with. Unless you really feel that you are what people say you are, anywhere in the world you should feel like that. Because you're more powerful than these individuals. So you can never go back to religion. See, religion is just at the set basis. Set. You live in fear every day. You can't be controlled. You're just a wild spirit. Just because you don't want nobody to control you, you want to be in power. You want to be the boss. You want to be, that's the set spirit. See, when set is used correctly, you have the power when dealing with humanity, dealing with helping humanity, dealing with serving and being there for your brothers and sisters, doing the right thing. And that's through my art. And so how you defeat set, you can't defeat set by yourself. You need Heru. You need to open up your heart, which is I said, and it's through my art. You need all the natural rules to help you defeat set, your lower self. And when all of them come into alignment, set ain't got no choice but to come into alignment too. It's just like set is lower chemic and Heru is upper chemic. When they came into alignment together, they were powerful. One big nation. The Ethiopians and Egyptians came together. The black Egyptians or Kemet came together, and Kush came together. We was a powerful nation. There always was powerful people. So with that being said, they got to understand the science. You got other natural rules I didn't call, but in other videos we'll get to the basics. Cause I'm just gonna give you the lessons on some of all of them and what the meaning of things. I love this life. Divinity is the best. You wake up good. You're in good spirits. You want to have fun. But you know you need discipline. See, knowledge itself let you know that you just can't run wild every day. You need discipline. So it's like today. Okay, today I'm just going to chill. So knowledge itself give you discipline. It's Tahuti. It's knowledge itself. It's the wisdom of who you are. It teach you how to move, to make the right decision, right choices. And you'll know how to move. So even when you do make the wrong decision, you will correct it. And you know it's okay. You won't be so hard on yourself. You say it's okay to make a mistake. And the mistake is what makes you perfect. Because without a mistake, you can't be perfect. And so this is what makes you perfect. Imperfect makes you perfect. It's a whole. You can't have one without the other. You can't have a male without a female. You can't have blue without red. So with that being said, you can't have black without white. So it's the opposites that produce another color. That's like when two colors come together, you create another color. So with that being said, you need the opposite that helps. So that's why set is important. Without set, would it be life? And that's how life was created. That's why they say chaos. Chaos ain't nothing but like when two energies come together and it explodes to something new. A new life. That's all chaos is. That's the meaning metaphysically. Okay, I'm done.